finally doing a little something on the Vette, man. Haven't really touched it, haven't really messed with it, mostly because it had a bad clutch, but today we're gonna go ahead and get that fixed real quick. So we'll go ahead, get into the driveway, get it lifted on some wood blocks and get straight to it. And that's exactly what we're doing here. Already got the new clutch in, new rear main seal. See the little setup we working with, bud? Tight, but we making it work.
Yeah, you know, eventually we'll get a lift, but you know, the wheel cribs work real well for this job, so.
Definitely need a lift, man. We got the torque tube right here. Come back this way. We got the whole subframe on the floor, but it's possible, man. We got this shit just stacked on wood. So, like I said, we already got the new clutch in. Now we're pretty much just putting everything back together. Not gonna show too much because there's a bunch of videos on YouTube of this whole process. It's pretty simple. You just drop the subframe, pull out the torque tube, and then you got your clutch right there. Give you guys a little better visual over here. As you can see, we got the double jacks on there, man. Where there's a will, there's a way, fellas, man. There's always a way to do it. Same way we got it down, it's gonna be the same way we put it back in. I'll be laying over there on that end, guiding in the torque tube, while Bud is over here jacking up the subframe, kind of balancing it, and then we'll just slide it in, get all the bolts in that we need. As you can see, everything else is in real good condition. Shocks look good. Everything is obviously pretty much stock on this car, but I mean, everything still looks good, so we're just gonna leave it as is. And like I mentioned before, this thing's getting everything brand new, so we're gonna go ahead and throw in the new slate cylinder, OEM from GM, of course. We use the best parts only, fellas. And we did use a stage 2 clutch. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but it's good for about 600 horsepower. More than plenty for the little LS2. And if you guys can see right there, we threw on that bleed line too, so it's gonna be a lot easier to fucking bleed it. Without that, the bleeder is just that little tip right there. Usually only be like right there and comes out to like right here. So pretty much to bleed it, you gotta fucking put down the torque tube. And one flaw on these Corvettes, man. Two, three. Okay. Go ahead. Okay. Now, once we go ahead and get our torque tube aligned, we're gonna go ahead and use this tool sent over by DXZtoz. We have an articulating borescope right here, guys. Super cool tool that they sent over for me to use in this video. You can use it for anything: construction, plumbing, aircraft, automotive. Obviously, we're gonna use it for automotive here. If we open it up, it comes in this nice case. So you got your borescope, your charger, a few little brushes to keep your tools clean. And you guys see it, a 2-piece borescope. That's one cool thing about this one, is it's easier to pack because it's a 2-piece system. Go ahead and get this thing on for you guys. So like I said, we're gonna see if the splines align in our torque tube. Let's go ahead and use this thing. The main feature I wanna focus on though is the 180-degree steerability of the camera. Check it out. With the turn of this knob, you can pretty much change the camera to any direction that you want. Focus on the screen. You don't see me, now you do, fellas. So definitely the coolest feature on this thing. Got our handy dandy little flashlight. We're gonna go ahead and get it into the Corvette. We're gonna use this to see if our input shaft is moving around once we spin the axles, because we got to get those splines lined up. As I mentioned earlier, there's everything you need. If you need to move angles, use that knob. You can zoom in, take photos, save photos, throw it on the chip, do what you got to do. So we'll go ahead, see the screen, see if our input shaft is kind of lined up. Y'all can see it right there, got our input shaft, and it appears that we do need to adjust it a little bit to have it slide into the clutch. And we even got a better angle right there. See, our splines are just a little off, so we gotta go ahead and rotate it. And then once we do that, shaft should slide right on in, and then we're good to go with this. There you have it, got our torque tube back in. Now we're gonna come back in with our camera, make sure everything's nice and aligned. And there you have it, fellas, right there. Input shaft is in. I know we're supposed to have like a small little gap right there between the bearing and those little fingers. We have a tiny little gap, but it should be fine, man. It should be good. So if you ever wanted to and need to take a photo, you got the little snapshot button. There you have it, that's it, took a photo. Cool little tool, man. Cool little tool. There you guys see it though, man, real cool tool. If you guys wanna go ahead and check it out, like I said, it'll be linked in the description. Really, over here on your subframe, all that's holding it up is your shock, this nut here, and that nut there. So tighten those, get our shock in. That's a done deal, fellas. All right, so we have everything back together. Still haven't put the wheels on, but we can do that after. It's gonna be the first start with a new clutch, fellas. We're gonna go ahead and see how she sounds. We went ahead and put the stock exhaust back on too, because as you guys know, this was never really a build, man. It was just an extra car to have on the channel. And I know you guys want to see Corvette content, but like I said, I plan on either getting a Z06 or maybe a C7. I don't know, we'll see. But as you guys know, I'll be getting rid of this car, replacing it with something better. So for you guys that wanted to see Corvette content, don't worry, man, don't worry. We'll go ahead, come under, looking pristine. The first thing is just gonna get it started, see, make sure there's no leaks, no oil leaks. And then we'll go run through a few gears. Way quieter. Huh? Way quieter.
Oh, I know.
Car sounds good, but the real test is putting it into gear. Let's go ahead and see.
Yep.
You guys see it though, man. Quick little clutch job. Let's go ahead and do some pulls. First vet video in a minute. So like I said, we got a brake in the clutch right now, so pretty sure that means beat on it, do some pulls, make sure it's working. I should have probably left the long tube headers on for this video, but it's all good. I mean, the car still sounds good, it's just not as loud. I'm gonna be sad to see it go, man. But like I said, you know, I didn't want to do too much to this car. It's just a base model. I need to get a Z06, man. You guys let me know in the comments, man. Z06, so it's between a Z06 or a C7, thinking maybe a Stingray. I could get a Z06, but that's like probably like 60, 70 bands. What's up with all the traffic, man? It's like 11 p.m. Third gear pull. These things do real good in third gear. See, like, it's quick. I like it, it's quick, but it's not quick enough. That's why we need a Z. Maybe I'll take even a LS3. I'll look at Grand Sports too, C6. But I gotta go for that LS7. A lot of people don't know this, but I already have a Pro Charger. So imagine LS7, Pro Charge, cammed. That's really all you need to do. Upgrade the clutch, Obviously the heads, you know, you got the valve issue on those, but you fixed that, we got action, man. Make 850, 900 wheel. I'm happy. Easy project, fellas. Might have to come back like around 12-1. This traffic is crazy. This shit, like my boy Fresh Kick says, this shit needs a Tomei. Straight pipes ain't gonna cut it, man. If you have a C6 and you think straight pipes are gonna cut it, I hate to tell you. This shit's still quick though. 400 horsepower in like a 3,000 pound car. That shit's always gonna feel quick. Oh yeah, we stopped right next to the station. If you guys know this area in LA, you guys know what I'm talking about. Right next to the station. I think more or less we got the clutch broken in. Bed is looking good, feeling good. Car is hella dirty, man. Just abused overall, but nonetheless, still looking good. How do we feel about the sound, man? I should have, maybe I'll put on the long tube headers back on, but right now it's just really straight pipes, stock manifolds, and yeah, bro, that shit's just stupid quiet. So fill it up, put a little bit of gas. That shit needs like a crazy detail, but overall, you guys see it, man, just super stock. Just got wheels on it. But for what it is, man, being that these are hella light, it's still like super quick. Maybe I'll get a little race with this in my truck. And once we get to Z, throw a little pro charger. Ooh, we gonna see, man. way too quiet. I feel like I'm in a Suburban. I feel like I'm in a quick Suburban. This feels like a Tahoe with no hoe. Don't like it, man. It don't even sound right. I don't know how that sounds on the outside camera, but at least in here, don't like it. Okay, I forgot how fucking stiff this clutch is. My fucking calves are on fire. Before, when the clutch was slipping and bad, the fucking clutch was hella soft. So I'm not used to it. I gotta get back used to it. Do a little 60 roll. Getting it. Little Wagoneer trying to get it. I see too many Chargers. Not today, fellas. Not today. I see the tail lights. See another Charger behind me. See what I'm saying? You can't trust these guys right here. See these tail lights? Relax, relax. Should have probably kept the long tube headers for this video. It's all good though, man. You guys just know we're gonna go even crazier once we get the Z or the Grand Sport. We'll see, man. We'll see. You guys gotta let me know in the comments. You guys gotta let me know in the comments. C6Z, C7 Grand Sport, C6 Grand Sport. I don't know, man. Where do you guys? What do you guys want to see? Either way, we're slapping a Pro Charger on it. So. Miss a little LS2, man. Like this shit, you could throw it around and not be too worried, because it's like, it's good power, but it's not like crazy stupid power. So you can have like you can have a lot of fun with it. That's the only issue. Once you start pushing like 600, 700, 800 horsepower, it's like shit starts to get a little sketchy.